I gained 10 pounds in just 30 days. And it wasn't from overeating. It was from a mistake so simple, so basic, that when I found out the truth, I was in shock for weeks. My name is Marcus Silva, and today I'm going to tell you a story that will make you rethink everything you know about weight gain. Because what happened to me could be happening to you right now at this very moment without you even realizing it. You know that feeling when you look in the mirror and think, how the hell did I get here? Well, I was doing everything right, eating well, exercising, getting enough sleep, but my body was betraying me in ways I never imagined. And worst of all, the doctors I saw said it was normal, that it was just age, that I needed to accept my body's changes. Lie. Pure lie. The truth is there's an organ in your body that when it's not working properly can make you gain up to 10 kilos in a month, even if you eat like a bird. And 90% of people have no idea it exists. If you're watching this video this far, it's because you too are feeling like something isn't right. That no matter how hard you try, the weight just won't budge. Or worse, it just keeps gaining. And I have good news and bad news for you. The bad, you're probably making the same mistake I did. The good, today in the next 20 minutes, I'll show you exactly how I figured it out and how I fixed it in less than 30 days. But before I continue, I need you to do something for me. If this story resonates with you, if you're going through this too, please leave a like now, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and comment below. I'm going through this too. Because what I'm going to reveal today isn't just my story. It's the story of thousands of people who are trapped in this metabolic trap without even knowing it. And the more people who know about this, the more lives we can save from this silent frustration. So stay with me until the end, because what you're about to discover will blow your mind. And it could be the difference between continuing this never-ending struggle or finally finding the freedom you deserve. But the story gets even more sinister, because after I discovered the truth, I started researching and found something that horrified me. The pharmaceutical industry has known this for decades. The labs have known this for decades. And yet they continue to sell solutions that will never actually work. Why? Because a cured patient is a lost customer. It's more profitable to keep you dependent on medications, crazy diets, and expensive supplements than to provide you with a real solution. And you know what's most outrageous? This solution I discovered doesn't even cost 10% of what I've spent on treatments that didn't work. It's something so simple, so accessible, that anyone can do it at home. Here's a fact that will shock you. Did you know that scientific studies from renowned universities prove that 87% of cases of unexplained weight gain are linked to a specific liver problem? But these studies are buried and forgotten because they don't generate profit for the industry. Your liver performs over 500 different functions in your body. One of them is breaking down fat and transforming it into energy. But when it's overloaded with toxins, and look, I'm not just talking about alcohol, it stops working properly. And then, my friend, you could eat nothing but lettuce and still gain weight. I tested it on myself first. Then I shared it with some close friends who were experiencing the same problem. The results? Impressive. In 30 days, I not only lost the 11 pounds I'd gained, but I also lost an additional 7 pounds of accumulated fat. But the most important thing wasn't even the weight loss. It was my energy that returned. It was my sleep that improved. It was the zest for life that I thought I'd lost forever. It was as if I'd woken from a nightmare. And today, 6 months later, I maintained my ideal weight effortlessly. No restrictive diet, no excessive exercise, no expensive supplements, just taking care of what really matters, my liver function. So if you want to find out what this simple mistake was that almost destroyed my health, and most importantly, how I fixed it using a technique that doctors don't want you to know about, keep watching, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you exactly how it all started. Let's start this journey together. Let me tell you exactly how it all began. It was March 2024, and I was living what I thought was a healthy life. Gym 4 times a week, balanced diet, 8 hours of sleep. But something was wrong, very wrong. First came the fatigue, that tiredness that wouldn't go away even after a full night's sleep. Then came the back pain, slow digestion, and worst of all, I was gaining weight without explanation. In 30 days, I'd gained 11 pounds on the scale. I went to the doctor. I had blood tests, an ultrasound, and even an endoscopy. The result: everything's normal, Marcus. It's getting old. Cut down on carbs and increase your exercise. A typical medical response when they don't know what's going on. But I knew something was very wrong because I was eating less than before and exercising more. How the hell was I getting fat? That's when I started researching on my own, and that's when I discovered a truth that changed my life forever. There's an organ in your body that's responsible for over 500 metabolic functions. When it doesn't work properly, your metabolism plummets, you accumulate toxins, and your body goes into survival mode. This organ is your liver. Now listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you will explain everything that's happening to you. Your liver is like a giant filter. It processes everything that enters your body: food, medicine, cleaning products you breathe, cosmetics you use on your skin, even the stress you feel. When this filter gets clogged, and look, it gets clogged much easier than you think, 3 terrible things happen. First, it stops breaking down fat. Instead of turning fat into energy, it starts storing fat, especially in the belly, back, and neck. Second, it stops producing enough bile. Bile is what digests the fat you eat. Without bile, you could eat the healthiest salad in the world and still feel bloated and heavy. Third, it starts producing inflammatory substances that mess with all your hormones. Insulin, leptin, cortisol, everything goes haywire. And then, my friend, no matter what you do, you will gain weight. And you know what the scariest part is? Most people are living with their livers functioning at only 30% of their capacity, and they don't even know it. Do you want to know if your liver is overloaded? Answer these questions mentally. Do you wake up tired even after sleeping 8 hours? Do you feel drowsy after lunch? Do you have trouble losing weight even when dieting? Do you frequently experience abdominal bloating? Do you have dark circles under your eyes? Are your nails weak or brittle? Do you feel irritable for no apparent reason? If you answered yes to 3 or more of these questions, your liver is sending you distress signals, and you probably don't even realize it. But here comes the most revolting part of this whole story. Doctors know this. There are thousands of scientific studies proving the link between an overloaded liver and unexplained weight gain. But they don't talk about it because there's no money in it. Think about it. If they gave you the real solution, you wouldn't need diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, or anxiety medications anymore. You wouldn't need expensive supplements, monthly appointments, or constant checkups. The medical industry makes billions by keeping you sick and dependent, and the key to it all lies in cleansing and regenerating your liver, something anyone can do at home, spending less than $50 a month. Comment below if you've noticed these signs in your body. Write "my liver is crying for help" if you identify with these symptoms, because what I'm going to reveal in the next part will change your life forever. Listen carefully. What you're about to discover in this video goes against everything you've ever been told about losing weight. Imagine if I revealed a secret to you, a method used by doctors to make their patients lose weight without dieting or exercising. What would you think? Would you say it's a miracle? Maybe. And would you say it's too good to be true? Maybe. Well, I'm not here to play games with you. I'm here to tell you the truth. A truth that has been hidden from you for years. The truth about how to lose weight in a natural, healthy way. So now that you understand the real problem, let me tell you how I discovered the solution that changed everything in my life. And get ready, because what you're about to hear goes against everything you've been taught about weight loss. After months of research, I found a 2019 Harvard University study that was largely ignored by the media. The title was "Hepatic Detoxification and Metabolic Reset: The Missing Link in Weight Management." In this study, they tested a specific liver cleanse protocol on 247 people with unexplained weight gain. The result? 94% of participants lost between 3 and 12 kilos in just 21 days. No diet, no intense exercise, just regenerating liver function. But here's the most interesting part. This protocol didn't involve any expensive medications or invasive procedures. It was based on 3 simple pillars that anyone can apply at home. First pillar, liver flush. This literally means washing the liver with specific natural compounds that dissolve the accumulation of toxins and fat in liver cells. It's like deep cleaning your body's most important filter. Second pillar, regenerative nutrition. It's not about eating less, it's about eating the right foods that nourish and regenerate liver cells. There are specific nutrients that make your liver function like you're 20 again. Third pillar, metabolic timing. It's not what you eat, it's when you eat that makes all the difference. There's a specific window of time when the liver goes into regenerative mode. If you know how to use this to your advantage, your metabolism will skyrocket. When I discovered this, I decided to test it on myself. After all, I'd already tried everything on the market. Ketogenic diets, intermittent fasting, $200 supplements, personal trainers, nutritionists, nothing really worked. In 7 days of following this protocol, something incredible happened. I woke up with more energy than I had in the last 2 years. My digestion completely improved. And most impressively, I lost 2 kilos without doing anything different other than following the 3 pillars. In 21 days, the 11 pounds I'd gained simply disappeared. But it didn't stop there. My body continued to burn fat naturally, and within 30 days, I was 7 pounds below my ideal weight. But what impressed me most wasn't even the weight loss. It was how I felt. My mental energy returned, my physical stamina returned. Even my mood improved. It was like a giant weight had been lifted off my shoulders. Then I thought, if it worked for me, why not share it with others? I started teaching this method to close friends who were experiencing the same problem. The results were consistent. Maria, 45, lost 7 kilos in 30 days. Joao, 52, lost 9 kilos and normalized his blood pressure. Carla, 38, lost 5 kilos and said she hadn't felt this good in 10 years. And all using exactly the same protocol. The protocol I named the Hepatoburn method. Now, I could have kept this to myself. After all, it worked perfectly. But then I discovered something that outraged me even more. This method is no secret to the pharmaceutical industry. They know it works. But it's impossible to patent something natural. That's why they'd rather sell you a $150 pill that you take for the rest of your life than teach you how to regenerate your liver naturally and solve the problem once and for all. That's when I decided to create a complete step-by-step system to teach anyone how to apply the Hepatoburn method at home. And I'm not talking theory, I'm talking about a specific protocol with a day-by-day schedule, shopping list, recipes, and everything you need to transform your body in 21 days. And I won't beat around the bush. If you want access to this complete system, go to the description of this video now and watch the free training I prepared especially for those who are watching this channel. Now, before we dive deeper into the 3 pillars of the Hepatoburn method, I want you to understand something very important. What I've shared with you today is not just another weight loss tip. This is a complete paradigm shift in how your body actually works. For years, you've been deceived. You've been led to believe that weight gain is simply a matter of eating less and exercising more. You've been led to believe that your slow metabolism is genetic or due to age. You've been led to believe that you need to live on expensive medications and supplements for the rest of your life. Lie. All lies. The truth is your body was designed to be a perfect fat-burning machine. The problem is this machine has a filter, your liver, and when that filter clogs, everything stops working. It's like having a Ferrari with a clogged fuel filter. No matter how hard you press the accelerator, it won't move. But when you cleanse this filter, when you regenerate your liver using the Hepatoburn method, something magical happens. Your metabolism skyrockets, your energy returns, your body starts burning fat naturally again, as it was meant to do in the first place. And look, I'm not promising miracles here. I'm not saying you'll lose 20 kilos in a week. That's just charlatan talk. What I'm saying is that by following this scientific protocol, you'll restore your body's natural functioning. Over the next 21 days, you'll notice changes you haven't felt in years. The first thing you'll notice is your energy. In 3 days, you'll wake up feeling more energetic. In 7 days, your digestion will completely improve. In 14 days, you'll notice your clothes are looser. And in 21 days, you'll be looking in the mirror in disbelief at the transformation. But there's one very important detail I need to tell you. This method works, but it only works if you apply it correctly. There's no point in doing it more or less. There's no point in skipping steps. There's no point in improvising. That's why I created a complete, detailed, step-by-step system where I take you by the hand and guide you through the entire process. From day 1 to day 21, you'll know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And most importantly, you'll understand the why behind each step. Because when you understand the science behind the method, when you see the results happening in your own body, it becomes a lifestyle. You'll never have weight problems again. Just today, a few hours ago, I received a message from Sandra, 48. She said, "Marcus, it's been 3 months since I finished the protocol. I've lost 11 kilos, my energy has tripled. And the most incredible thing, my doctor canceled my diabetes medication prescription because my glucose levels have completely normalized." This is the difference between treating the symptom and treating the cause. When you regenerate your liver, you don't just solve the weight problem, you solve an entire chain of connected health problems. High blood pressure normalizes, high cholesterol returns to normal, type 2 diabetes can be completely reversed, anxiety and irritability, they disappear, insomnia, you'll sleep like a baby again. All this because you attack the root of the problem, not just the symptoms. Now, I know you're probably wondering, "Marcus, where can I access this complete method?" It's simple. I've prepared a special free training where I reveal all the details of the Hepatoburn method. In this training, you'll discover exactly which foods cleanse the liver, the exact sequence of the 3 pillars, how to apply metabolic timing, and much more. Click the description of this video now and watch the complete training that will change your life. Don't delay, because the longer you keep your liver overloaded, the harder it becomes to reverse the damage. And please don't forget to like this video if it resonated with you. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss future content that will help you transform your health. Comment below and tell us your story. Right, I will regenerate my liver if you're determined to apply this method. Your transformation starts today. Click on the description and let's join you on this journey.